Hey guys, welcome back to Beaver's 3D Printing. I haven't been around for a bit, about 14, 15 days plus. You know, I had other things I'm doing and I was finishing some printing for the country festival thing, so that's done. You know, the decorations all done and stuff like that, so that's cool. And now I'm printing out I'm back to the Halloween theme. So now I'm printing out what they call ghost cats that I got on Maker World for kids to put in the surprise bags. So, well, what happened? My computer went down. What happened here? Damn it. So I'm also making articulated spiders on my Creality Hi. My Bambu A1 Mini is still down. When I get the time, I'm gonna change the hot end and stuff like that, or take a look in the back to see if the screws are tight, because the print, it's not printing the way it's supposed to be printing. So I said, well, let's give it a break. It's been printing for a very long time. It's got over 2,000 something hours on it. So and you know, I mean, I really pushed it to the max. So right now, like I said, I have the articulated spiders going on. I have some ghost cats going on. I have also the things that I've made before that I'm not finished making. Like, you know, I got a lot of stuff for the Halloween decoration for the store. So that's cool. And then after that, I'm gonna continue making little gadgets for the kids. You know, well, for the kids, not for the, you know, articulated toys. You got to be careful not to give them to like 3-year-olds. So I have a little note for the parents in the baggies, you know, to make sure that, you know, don't give these to babies or 3-year-old kids or 5-year-old kids. It has to be a little bit older, you know, have some supervision. So I've been printing that out, and like I said, I'm gonna continue printing out some. Oh, I have to make for another part of the decorations. I saw now Maker World. And by the way, the spiders come from a 3D print TYI. You know, I'm sure you guys must know this. You know, so I'm making a couple like that. I have 4 on there right now, and you know, I'm having trouble for them sticking, even though I have a brim. You know, it seem to not want to cooperate. Maybe I will try to do like maybe 2 instead of 4 at a time. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just pause. I'll be ready. It seems to be okay. It's weird what's going on, but anyway. I looked. I don't know if there was something stuck on. I didn't notice if there was something stuck on the underneath. Oh, hold on. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's not printing correctly. I don't know. I put a brim and everything, and it seems the pieces, the articulated parts, are coming off and stuff. So I shut it down, stopped it. Maybe I'll print, instead of printing 4 at a time, I'll print 2. Just to see. I don't know, you know. I mean, the Creality also is getting tired, but still a great printer, you know, guys. Still a great printer. And the ghost cats, like I was saying before, I got them off Maker World as well, and they belong to, if you guys see that, ghost cats. For the kids. SNK3DD. So I followed this guy, you know, I'm following this guy, and, you know, we can't always join to become Patreons and stuff like that. It becomes very expensive at the end. So, you know, because I already have a couple of Patreons, and I also stopped I had a Patreons from A1, and it was more for spring, summer, so I stopped that one, and I'm thinking on who who should I be, become Patreon with, because it's seasonal here, So anyways, I don't know if you guys understand, but anyways. I got these things going, and just basically just preparing for the next for Halloween. I bought myself because I was telling myself, soon I'm gonna be. I'm in renovations right now downstairs in the kitchen and stuff like that. And there's a new fridge coming in and a stove and all that other stuff. I got to paint and all this, so it's like I'm really, and I'm alone here, so I'm doing all this by myself and trying to put everything in play. I ordered myself. I ordered myself a. I don't know how this works, but I don't know. I ordered a. Got nothing to do with 3D printing, but anyway, one of those wireless charging things. It's a circle. It's one of these. I'll show you. You see, because I have an S10 S23 Ultra, so I got myself one of these discs. So I assume I don't know. You put the phone on there and it charges. Just more modern stuff. And I also got myself, because I'm after I'm finished downstairs. This is going to be my studio is going to be here. This is, cause I don't want to tear up the rest of my house with all these adding machines and stuff like that. So I'll be doing more fixing this up like later on in the fall. So basically that's done. And I bought myself, like I said, because I wanted to do some podcasts, I don't know what you call it. So I got myself this it's a piece that comes from China. It's a microphone that comes from China, and it's called the F Deuce. I don't know this. You guys have any idea of this place or this company? And it's a podcast microphone. So I told myself, why not? Once I get set up and all this is going to be changed and stuff like that, I told myself maybe I could do some podcasts and stuff like that and become one of those YouTube guys, But I don't really want to become a YouTube guy. I just like to, show my prints and stuff like that. And I'm going to show you that I'm all over the place, eh? So this is what these ghost kitties look like, These are the ghost kitties. But I find that I make them small just to see, And then I told myself, okay, they came out great, on the my A1. They came out nice and stuff, so I said, okay, I'm gonna make, I want them larger, It's just, I find this is a little, it's a little too small, But they're fun, eh? Maybe make some keychains out of these things. I don't know. Whoop. Anyways, lost one. So, anyways, back to the podcasting. I got myself a microphone podcast set, whatever. And it comes with a one of these brackets that I assume that you tack on your workstation, and you're able to manipulate it, But I haven't really looked at it yet, So because I told myself, why, when the place is not even ready yet, what's the point of taking it out? But I'm just showing you guys, And I guess this was very heavy, man. This is the stand. Well, it goes underneath. Well, I think it's like this. Right? Yeah, like this. So it goes like that. And this, I'm telling you, this is it's heavy. For what I paid for, I'm pretty impressed. You know, it's like, you know, I thought it would be some kind of cheap thing and stuff like that, but it's not. It's it's pretty cool. You know, when you put your thing in there, bracket in there. This is when you tack it underneath your workstation and stuff like that. But it's metal, man. It's like you know, it's metal. You know. So yeah, got myself that, and it also came with the got this the USB-C and or USB regular USB, or you could just have USB-C on both sides. And you know, this is I've been looking for one of these pieces for a very long time. You know, it's like I'm surprised they ship this like that, two USB-Cs, because this I'm going to use it for something else. This is going to go into the computer because I don't have a USB-C socket in my computer. It's just a regular USB. So this I'm going to use it for something else, you know. And I find these things are very useful, these ones. So, you know. And the microphone, got this, the microphone that comes with it, you know, that I got. It's heavy, man. It's like, it doesn't feel like it's cheap, you know, and especially where it's coming from. You know, I ordered this from Temu, man, and then it was like, look at this thing. You know, and it's heavy, man. You know, it's heavy. You know, I like it, man. It's wild, man. It's like, geez, it's pretty cool, man. For what I paid for, it's like, you gotta be kidding me, man. You know, but this is it. So let's just say, okay, guys, well, let me just put it. I'm going to show you what I mean by putting it not together, but just to show you what I assume it goes like this here. This, and then screws underneath here. Hold on a sec. I'll just try to put it together just to show what I'm saying. You know what I mean. It's just my videos are not. You know, they're not. I'm not Hamilton House. I don't know what she every day I look at her videos and it's like I keep seeing more and more printers. I was like, wow, really? Okay. So she's good. She is good. She's a good person. You know, I've talked to her a couple of times. She's a good person. And so, like I said, I'm not in a rush. You know, my followers slowly come in, and you know, they are. See, it looks like this. You know, you got the buttons in the front there when you talk and stuff like that. You got all these pause button, microphone, not microphone, headphone, and all this stuff. But I like it, you know. For what I paid for, it was like it's like it was a steal. So, and I got like this. Sometimes on things on Temu where it's pretty. There's things on Temu that are really garbage, but there's some things on Temu that could be, you know, advantage. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. They have some pretty good stuff. So, like I said, it looks like this with the in the stand. Excuse me. And I guess this would go into here, this hole here, like that, and then you would tighten it. Hold on. Oh, you know, yeah. So it would, you know, it looks like that. And then you just put it on your, I guess, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but oh, I can't. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Like this here. I'll try to put it underneath the cabinet. Oh no, I can't do that. You know. I'll show you in a minute. Just give me a sec. So I'm just unscrewing the bottom, you know, and then you say I want to install it here. I would have to keep, you know, I can't install it under because it's not a plate. So, but it's just say I wanted to put it here. I don't even think I'll be able to screw it because it's not. It won't fit, you know. Oh, maybe we could try here. Let's just say I wanted to put it here, and just give me a second, guys. I know my videos are garbage, but so let's say I put it. I don't know if I could put it here. I can't even put it here either. I mean, I can't put it there neither. I can't put it underneath this thing. So anyways, it would, you know, so you tack this underneath something. Let's say if I was on the other counter or whatever, my other, I mean, anyways. And then you have, like I said, you got this microphone, and you have to well, for me anyways, because I'm just gonna put this down because I wanted to know how can I use this microphone and use my S23 Ultra as the camera on my computer. So I had to download a program. I don't remember the name, and I can't look because hold on. Maybe I'll come back. It's called the software is called Droidcam. So I installed it on this phone, and you have to install it on my laptop there. And me, I have this. It's 2015 Apple, whatever it's called. I don't remember. Anyways, my 2015 Apple laptop. So I'm going to install it on this, and what happens is I could use the microphone and my camera, not use the crappy camera on this laptop, and put it all into one, and it syncs. So pretty cool, you know. And yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And my dog Thunder, dog Thunder. You guys remember my last video? I told you, or I don't know. I told you I got myself a dog and keep company with my cat. His name is Thunder. And right now he's right beside me, sleeping on the ground. We went outside. I got this little lead collar. It's a lead light because where I live it's very dark when there's no moon, or if it's cloudy and stuff like that. It's very, very dark. Can't see past 10 feet. So I got him that, and I'm trying to train him not to use a leash, you know, and to know his boundaries, the territory, my land, you know. I got 3 acres here, so I'm letting him he's slowly seeing what I'm trying to tell him. Don't go here, don't go there, you know, because we got wolves up here and stuff like that. And I'm not in the mood to have a wolf coming around and start fighting and stuff like that. So things to look out. So I try to keep them on my land only, you know. And I got him at nighttime. Well, this is when he gets a little bigger, and I got him a harness. And I know it's not about 3D printing. I mean, we got prints going on. We got prints going over there. We can't just, you know, I'm just talking to you about things, you know. And I got a harness for him. for large dogs. I mean, it's on its smallest setting right now. It's on its smallest setting. I didn't even put it on them, you know. But it's a nice harness. I didn't pay much for this, guys. I got this on Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid, but I did not pay much for it. And it lights up. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that? And then you got different modes flashing. And, you know, off and on. So I got him this so that when we take our walks and stuff like that at nighttime, I could see what's going on. You know, if he walks, I could use his collar. I could use his collar as well, but you know, I want him to get used to having a harness, and I don't want to have a choker on this dog. I want him to be used to, like, I grab him here. He has his, you know, I put his leash here. Not his leash, but I could attach him here, or I could attach him underneath his chest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and like I said, I didn't pay much for this, but this is quality. I don't remember how much I paid, but I got it on, like I said, I got it on Amazon, and this is really, really nice quality. You know, I like, you know, I would think you would pay more. I think I paid, like, I don't know, I think maybe under 30, or maybe something like that. I'm not too sure. I could look on my computer, but you know. But when I got it, I was like, oh, really? I was impressed, you know. So that's what I, you know, for the dog. And then you charge the light and all this stuff. You gotta, where's the charger on this thing? On this one, it's right here. No, it isn't. I guess you gotta take the top off, and you plug it in, and it charges. I don't have my glasses on; it gives me a headache just trying to look deep. But you know, and then you go out and you walk your dog, or you let him, and you can see in the dark that where he's going and stuff like that. You know, which I find I like it a lot. You know, so. I mean, it's a company called New Light Up Dog Harness from Extra Safety. It comes from, let me just put my glasses on so I can see. Keep my eye on my printers. This is for large breeds. What is this company called? It comes from Jitsan, China. But where's the name? I think I have the name on the inside on that card. It's kind of weird that I don't have the name. But I think on this card it has the name. This card here. So let's take a look. It's coming. The company's. Jeez. Oh, Jewwow. Jewyow. And like I said, I didn't pay much for it, and it's I find it. This is a nice, very, very nice harness for the dog. So yeah, and like I said, my other microphone, like I said, it comes from Temu. You know, if you guys want to start doing podcasts or whatever, me, I just want to do it because I want to eliminate the sound in the background. So I really got it. I don't even know if these things have LEDs. I wonder. Be cool if the. I like lights. So, anyways. So that's what I'm going to be working on later on. I'm going to try to figure out also about this charger thing. You know, do I need to download an app for my S23? I don't know. I have no idea. But this is pretty cool. And I got this on Temu as well, guys. And I paid, I think it was like $12. you know. And they say it's a fast charge, and so I haven't tried anything yet, and I figured, okay, well, look, man, instead of always plugging the phone and unplugging, plugging the phone, I just want to click, leave it there, and it charges on its own. Yeah. Bon voyage. So, anyways, that's basically it, guys. That's all I have to say for you guys. I hope everything is doing okay with you guys, and again, I appreciate my subscribers. Leave comments below. I'm working with my Creality Hi. I'm learning more about the bleeding thing, because there's some, bleeding. But this print that I've been doing right now, I'm using a dark brown, light brown, and red for the spiders, red eyes. And so far, what I'm seeing right now, it's the bleeding. There's no bleeding. So, but I noticed that I'm having issues having 4 of these big spiders on the same plate, because it seems like I don't know, I don't believe my nozzle is knocking them, but they seem to be unsticking, and I washed my plate. Maybe the adhesive on this plate is about done, so I just washed it, and I didn't put any, I don't use glue or anything. I like to use the hairspray, so I put some, but I didn't add hairspray on it, and it still broke off, and I had a brim, so it's something to check out, but it's okay. I still have time till Halloween, right? I still have 2 months to go, so, and that's the reason why I've been working on the Halloween project, because I told myself, if anything happens to machines, I have a chance to replace them and stuff like that. So, anyways, like I said, I appreciate my subscribers, and like, share, and for those of you who haven't subscribe, because the fall is coming, and I'm gonna, like I said, once I finish down in the downstairs part of my house, the kitchen and stuff like that, it's gonna be up here that I'll be tackling and stuff like that, and then the videos are gonna come, weekly videos. It's just that right now I didn't have the time, but anyway. So if you guys want to subscribe and be patient and stuff like that, we'll obviously, there's going to be new things that are going to be coming in. So again, I appreciate you guys, your subscribers. Not many, but hey, it's a start, eh? That's all it takes. It's a start, and we'll go from there. So like, share, subscribe, leave you guys a comment below, whatever. If you guys have information on the Creality, on bleeding, if you got information on my A1, or if you have any other information that your A1 Mini, all of a sudden it prints beautifully, but all of a sudden after a year it decides to go offset. Like I said, leave a comment, we pin it up, everybody could see, read, and the community is about, it's not about who's better at being YouTube. It's everybody learns from one another to be able to do things that you like. You're doing hobbies, for example, 3D printing. Other people have other hobbies, so it's not a point of trying to be the best YouTuber and whatnot, you know what I mean? It's just a point of saying, like, sharing each other's thoughts and try to build things and like make it fix errors that you have and stuff like that by others, sharing their thoughts and stuff like that. So anyways, that's about it, guys. I'll see you. I'm gonna see it maybe in about 7 days. I'll come back and make another video in 7 days, show you what I've been up, like these Halloween, where I'm at with the Halloween stuff, because I got a small box that is ready to be transported there to my friend's store. And so before I do that, I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, and stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.